Graham, obviously almost nothing went right on Saturday. How do you quickly correct this for now what is kind of a short week with the travel on Thursday?
Yeah, I mean, I think you obviously have to learn from it. You know what I mean? I think that's the most important thing is like you can't ignore the fact that you got beat like we got beat, you know, and I think that obviously you got to address it, but you got to try to move on quickly too, because you can't let it linger and affect your play moving forward. And so that was kind of the message to the team yesterday, I think, from Coach Walt and, you know, from the coaching staff as a whole. And we've got to do a great job of doing that as coaches, not only as players, but also as coaches. You know what I mean? Like I said, like learn the lessons that can be learned from that game and move on and be ready to play this week. You know what I mean? It's starting, you know, as soon as, like what we tried to say, as soon as that tape was over yesterday, we got to move on from it and try to play a whole lot better coming this week. And, you know, I think that starts with the preparation we got to put in, putting together a plan this week today as a staff, and then having a great week of practice as an entire team moving forward starting tomorrow. So that'll be really important for us to learn from it, to get better from it, and be better this week.
Is sometimes the best medicine just to have a road game, get out of town, go get in a hotel in unfamiliar territory, and kind of, I guess, bond in a way?
Yeah.
All this noise?
I hope so, because we're going to do it. You know what I mean? But no, I definitely think there's something to that. Like you said, getting on the road, getting away for a week, and you know, you just kind of you hunker down as just a team, and then you know, going. Obviously, it kind of shortens the week, traveling a day early, like we're traveling a day early, and things like that. But it does give you a chance, like you said, just to get away. It's just the team. Hopefully, come together as a team, bond, and get ready to go play, you know, a really good football game.
Graham, just kind of talk about where Hudson's at right now, 2 games into the season, coming out of that game, and what you kind of want to see from them moving forward here.
Yeah, I think that you know, from everything that I've seen, he came out healthy, and that's going to be obviously very important for us as a unit. But as a, you know, for HUD, we got to keep him healthy and just got to keep getting better each week. Obviously, you know, the other night wasn't his best night, and but just like the rest of the team, he's got to move on from that. And I think playing the quarterback position. You know, you and I were talking earlier just about like the importance of toughness, and not only like physical toughness, but mental toughness. Being able to, you know, look at the game and you know, be critical of yourself but by the same token, move on and play the next play and play the next game or whatever the case may be. And so, you know, I haven't lost an ounce of confidence in Hudson, that's for sure. You know, I think he's as gifted as I've been around, and he's capable of giving you a chance to win every single week. And so that's always going to be the expectation for him.
You got Cam Brown back last week, had a big catch. Just talk about what he means to the offense.
For sure, Cam's, you know, the thing that is also about Cam is just the type of person he is. You know what I mean? Like, since he's walked into this building, like I think he makes the people around him better. He wants to help that entire room. He wants to help the entire offense. He's a really, really bright kid that really understands football. He has ideas all the time that he brings to me, and usually they're pretty good ideas. You know what I mean? He sees things very well. You know, I don't know what he wants to do in life, but he should be a football coach. And that's just the type of person he is. And so getting him back, I think having him on the field, he understands obviously how to run routes, understands how to get open, understands how to attack defenses. I also think he understands spacing and timing and what we're trying to accomplish with concepts. And so, you know, he does a lot of good things. And so getting him back last week was awesome. Him being able to have that big catch was good to see. Like I said, coming back for the first week. And hopefully he just gets better and better each week as he gets kind of back in the rhythm of things. But getting back, like I said, just from the type of person he is perspective was great for the football team, I think.
Early in the game on Saturday, you guys kind of struggled to run the football. Is that something that you guys are going to focus on moving forward, is getting the run game established early in games?
We always got to try to get, you know, that I think that's important for us. And you know, early we struggled to do anything the other night, and that wasn't just early. It didn't feel like, but no, we definitely, like I said, we got to be effective running the football. You know, I think when we're good, we run the football efficiently. And we have 2 running backs, I think, that can get a lot of carries and do some good things for us. And so we got to get that going. You know, I thought the other night we had hats for hats, and those guys just found ways to make plays. Just to be honest with you, they came out, they played really hard, they played extremely physical. They wanted to get off blocks and make the play harder, more than we wanted to block them. It seemed like, you know what I mean. They did a heck of a job of it, and like I said, that has to be addressed and that has to be fixed. But I do think moving forward, like I said, we'll be able to run the football more effectively every single week, and that's going to be important for us in order to have a chance to win in games.
I guess just to follow up on that, can you guys do everything you want to do right now, schematically running the ball with the personnel you have? I know Corey's been kind of switching in and out there. Do you have the right guys up front to do what you want to do offensively?
That was obviously, we added a lot of guys to that room in the offseason, and I really think that unit still has a chance to be a really, really good unit. You know what I mean? And like I said, I think that Notre Dame did a heck of a job the other night. Across the board, but up front in the run game, really in everything, they did a heck of a job, and so you got to give them credit. But that room and that unit has to be really good for us to go in games, and so and it's a room we really like. Like I said, we got some big athletic guys in there, and I think that hopefully they go out and play with a chip on the shoulder this week and do some great things for us.
I think pretty much any athlete competing at this level, you probably run into a game like that. Maybe not to that extent, but something similar to it at some point in your career. Can you think of a game like that? And then as an athlete, what did you want to hear from your coaches or need to hear from your coaches in the week after that?
Oh yeah, I can think. My senior year at Oklahoma, we went 11-1, but that one loss was a beatdown. Probably similar to what you just saw out there when we got beat by Oklahoma. I don't know what the final score was, but we were like 10-0 going in, ranked really high in the country, and we went to OU, and they were a good team too. I think they were 9-1, and it was a similar day. And that's I mentioned I actually brought that game up to our guys yesterday because I think it's important to understand really good teams get got sometimes. You know what I mean? And it doesn't matter at what level it is. You can look in the NFL, you can look in college. Super Bowl champion teams sometimes get beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, can get beat bad in the regular season, and I don't know why that is, but that's part of sports, like you said. And the other night seemed like an extreme, but and it snowballed. But I think in sports that happens, and so just because you get beat the one time like that doesn't mean you're not a really good football team. And I think that's important to understand, and that's important. Like, we have to do a great job of conveying that message to the staff. I think, and I think we have to do a great job of living that out as a staff, and the team has to see that as well. And so, like I said, really good teams get beat every year, it seems like. Like I said, it doesn't matter who you look at. Some of those, I'm sure some of those Patriot teams back in the day took a bad loss in the regular season, and Belichick probably had some great quotes from it too. But that's what happens in the sport. That's what happens in any sport, but in particular football. And the key is, like I said, you can't ignore it, but if we can learn from it and take the lessons that you can get from it and improve because of it, then I think you come out on the other side better. If you let it hang around and let it affect you for the next couple of weeks, obviously then it can be detrimental to a football season. And so we have to do a good job moving on, and we're going to try to do that. Like I said, I think we have to have a great week of preparation. We have to practice the right way and go out there and play really, really hard on Saturday to give ourselves a chance.
Any more questions for Coach Harrell? All right, thanks, Coach.
Yep.